This segment is sponsored by Edward Jones. Money is often one of the biggest sources of stress in our lives, especially when we're facing major decisions or unexpected changes. Here to share how a financial plan can help bring more confidence, clarity, and peace of mind is Chelsea Dildine, a financial advisor with Edward Jones. Welcome to Great Day Washington. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Of course. Chelsea, so many people think talking about finances is really just about investments, but you say it's really about reducing stress too. Why does financial planning just matter so much?
Investments is one piece of the puzzle, but really financial planning is about creating confidence and clarity in your life. For a lot of people, the stress they experience around money comes from uncertainty. People have questions such as, can I afford this? Am I saving enough? Am I on track to reach my goals? And those questions can really weigh on the mind and create a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Financial planning addresses those questions before they become urgent. It creates a roadmap so people can understand, where am I today? Where is it that I'm trying to go? And what are the steps that can help me get there?
Yeah. Not to mention unexpected things that can happen along the way, an illness or just what have you. Anything unexpected can happen in your life where you need a lot of money and maybe you didn't plan for it. How does a financial plan and taking the time to sit down and do that, how does that help so much?
That's really the greatest value of planning. We don't plan because life is predictable, but because it's unpredictable. There are lots of changes that happen in people's lives that spark questions, everything from buying a home, can I afford my dream home, to having kids, how much can I put aside for education, helping aging parents, do I have enough life insurance to take care of the people who are dependent upon me? A financial plan puts guardrails around the things that are most important to us so that when life changes, as it inevitably does, we're more prepared to take those changes in stride and meet them. It's not so much to predict life, but to understand our options ahead of time so that we can be prepared when life happens.
Yeah, it's really just such a good foundation for everything you want to do in life and everything you don't know that might happen in your life, right? But some people find it very overwhelming. You know, they just thinking ahead and all these different buckets. You know, what do you say to someone like that who just is like, I don't want to go there, it's overwhelming?
They are not alone. Yeah. That is probably the most common emotion people experience before planning. The good news is planning isn't about having all the answers. So it's really about understanding your options, and you don't need to have everything figured out in advance. It's about thinking through the things that can happen in your life and prioritizing so that you don't have to come up with answers in the moment, and you can protect those things that really matter to you.
Yeah, and if that's the case, you'll be really overwhelmed at that point if you haven't planned ahead. So if our viewers kind of leave with one message, Chelsea, what would that be?
It's that financial planning isn't really about money. It's about peace of mind. It's about making sure that you're prepared for life as it comes along so that you are already aware of what your priorities are, that you have a framework based on your goals and your values and your priorities so that when opportunities or challenges arrive, you can meet them with confidence.
All right. Chelsea, thank you for breaking that down for us. Thanks so much. To connect with one of the 20,000 plus financial advisors near you, just go to edwardjones.com.